Before we go back to the surface, we gotta hit it up with Beetle.
Yo, man, Beetle, where you got? Oh.
Where did he get that?
Yeah, wait, hang on a second.
Did you steal that from one of the goddess chests? What? That's... We don't... No, that's not happening.
No. Yeah, that's way too much.
Like, I know there's only, like, what, 80 of them in total in the whole world, but...
Yeah.
Man, it doesn't...
Yo, Beetle, we get most of our, heart pieces for free.
That's right.
So...
And that used to be 300 a while ago.
Man, what is happening to the economy?
Beals is riding on some hard times right now. We only have one more adventure pouch to go. And we're actually going to start filling them up a little bit real soon. So I hope you're looking forward to that.
I hope, like, with all this money he's asking for, he's gonna fucking, you know, buy an engine for his fucking shop.
Yeah, well then he'd also have to buy gas and stuff.
And then the prices are gonna go up even further.
Yeah, alright, it's ready to go. It's time to go, but first,
Oh.
we gotta drink the pumpkin soup.
Yeah, it's just...
Gotta refill our engine before we head off back to the surface. So for those of you who don't remember, we were given a little thing that we can find. A gate to something, and we can douse for it. And that's what we're gonna do.
I actually kind of don't remember when that happened. I remember it happens in the game,
That was like,
but...
it was at the Owl songs.
Oh, okay.
We were given the song, and then we gotta find a gate that will respond to the song.
That's right.
Unfortunately, if you enter Faron Woods, it's too far away for you to actually find it with dousing. So you're gonna have to do a little looking around of your own.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, almost like it's an actual adventure game.
Hmm.
You might notice in the distance we have ourselves a new enemy.
Uh-oh.
This is the blind bokoblin, because it doesn't notice you even if you're right in its peripheral vision. Actually, it's a blue bokoblin. It's basically the same as the old ones, except it takes more hits and it's a little bit more aggressive.
I don't know about that. All these bokoblins seem pretty aggressive to me.
Yeah, but I mean, just it'll attack more often.
Yeah.
Oh, and also you just saw a golden skull ornament there. There is a small chance that a bokoblin will drop them sometimes, but there's also already a small chance that a regular skull ornament will drop. So it's like a small chance plus a small chance, or times a small chance, so it's not... You won't see those drop very often by bokoblins.
Yeah. We got no time for those Deku Babas.
No, but we do have time for this suspiciously blow-upable wall that's over here.
Hmm.
Also, this time I totally hit it with the slingshot. Bam!
Very nice.
Let's play redeemed.
See that beetle in your face?
We get, like, what's the value of a bomb? We can buy, I think, we can buy 10 for 50 rupees.
I mean, we can pick them. We can literally pick them up off the ground
That also.
and put them in our pocket.
They are not a finite resource.
God damn it, bats!
Yeah.
Get out of the way! I've got important business.
Like picking up this relic.
Yep, picking up this stuck garbage off the floor.
This part of the map right here always confused me a lot, because it's like, this is an important avenue, but you only have this one really thin crack to go through. Like, what's
yeah.
up with that?
I don't know. Yeah, that always confused me too.
Yeah. But it looks like we found the trial gate, or at least a way to open it up.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
You
I'm
remember?
not gonna say anything, but I remember what this is.
Okay. Look at the way Link's shield shifts slightly when he does the backstroke. What?
Oh.
So Fee says that it reacted to the performance, but that mark appeared right away.
Yeah.
It's like the little petals around it that didn't appear until after we did the thing.
Yeah, opened because of the performance.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
He's like, hey, remember that bit from the Twilight Princess? Where you get the stuff? Well, we put it in this game.
What? Oh, right, I guess.
Yeah.
So these are the Silent Realms, and they're sort of like tiny stealth missions.
Tiny stealth missions? They're really big stealth missions.
I mean, I guess, but they only take a couple minutes.
Yeah, okay.
But just for the record, I like them a lot. But some people don't. Some people find them incredibly stressful for reasons we'll find out when it actually starts.
They are stressful, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're a nice change of pace. Oh, listen to this, by the way. I really like the item get
That's
jingle.
good.
Yeah, when you're in the Silent Realm.
I mean, I was not adverse to the Twilight Princess stuff either. Like, it's very similar to the bit in Twilight Princess when you're the wolf and you have to collect basically the same stuff.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, I wasn't averse to that either, but I was kind of like, well, they put that in this game as well. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible.
I do think it's neat, because Skyward Sword, it doesn't have that many locations, so the ones that are there, you become very intimately familiar with them, and then it sort of throws this in there as to mix it up, to sort of make you feel...
change up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, to give you this area that you know very well and make you feel a little less, safe in it.
Oh, a lot less safe with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, this is a really long explanation. It takes a good 3 minutes, but...
Jesus Christ, these guys.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, the part that's coming up, the Silent Realm itself, it's pretty tough and different from what you usually do in this game, so... I think it warrants a good explanation.
I think the Guardians of the Silent Realms probably hold, one of the top spots for maybe scariest enemy in the game.
Yeah. So, Silent Realm, it's pretty chill, everything's nice and blue, relaxing music in the background.
Not so much anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh god.
When you step outside the circle, all these dudes start chasing you, and if they hit you even once, you have to start the whole trial over again. Unfortunately, fortunately rather, they're really bad at it, so they're very easy to avoid. But then, when you get a Tear of Furore, you get 90 seconds where they won't move, and then you gotta collect them all within, that time limit. Or not all of them, within the time limit of getting the next tier.
Yeah.
And then also there's these light onions that make it so that all the tiers fire off a little beacon and make it easier to find. Make them easier to find. So the Guardians, I like their design a lot because they're cool. Really kind of scary and off-putting. Yeah. But they don't look like enemies. And that makes sense because this is a trial put forward for Link by the goddess and not an evil location. Yeah. Man, you are Hero of Time's gonna do well, not Hero of Time, but just the general kind of hero. He's gonna do a lot of things to sort of prove himself worthy. Yeah. To be the hero. I mean, I get it, but at this point, we've done so much stuff. It's geez, cut us a break, goddess. I like that ghost friend with the lantern. He's good. But yeah, it's you have to do a lot of stuff to prove yourself worthy. But I mean, you never know. You don't want to accidentally hedge all your bets on someone who turns out to be just some weirdo that fell off Skyloft on accident. Yeah. He was wearing the right clothes, he was in the right place. That's good enough. So that, those flying ghost friends, if you walk into their lantern, then they'll alert the Guardians. And you don't want that. Also, don't touch the bad water. Don't touch the bad water. Because that'll also alert the Guardians. There's, as you already saw, there's two type of guardians. There's the tall ones and the one in robes. Only one of each can be awake at any time. But I think there's only one robed guardian in this trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the road ones they pose more of a threat than the other ones.
They do, yes. And we'll find out why in a second when we see one. Oh, and also a new collectible. These can only be found in Silent Realms, but they're very important, so I recommend picking all of them up if you can. Also, as you might have noticed, the music in the background is a remix, quote-unquote, of the regular Faron Woods music.
Yeah.
But it's only played on one instrument.
It's kind of a re-instrumentation.
Yeah. Oh, and also worth noting, I suppose, there's two different kinds of, waking ghosts.
Yeah.
There's the ones that fly really high up, and they fly in a pattern back and forth. And then there's the ones that are on the ground, and instead they'll sort of they also fly in a pattern, but if they notice you, they'll start chasing you for a while. And those are the ones that pose the biggest threat out of the two.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how many games have this sort of balancing act in it?
Yeah, it really is.
Because it's used sort of as a mini time waster.
Yeah.
But then someone had to make that and program it into the game. It's couldn't that work a better gone towards something else? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. It always just feels really unnecessary to me. That's probably just because I really dislike that kind of stuff.
So here we see the Flying Guardian. Let's see what he looks like in action. They're far more dangerous because they can just fly wherever they want, and they can just chase you in any direction, but they're also far less inclined to attack than the Walking Guardians. Yeah. But yeah. So right here I actually forgot that the flying ghosts don't chase you.
Yeah.
So I wait for an opportunity where neither of them will see me, but then I realize, oh wait, I ain't gotta be doing that.
You just gotta make sure not to step in the light.
Yep.
Nope. Oh, you did it on purpose. Very nice.
Yeah, I wanted the Death Relic. You gotta be wondering, right? These trials were put in place a really long time ago. Probably multiple thousands of years. Terrain changes a lot in 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So, what if Faron Woods became all different and there was no way to access any of these locations where the tiers are, where the trial gate is? I mean, that would have just been disastrous.
Well, I mean, you have to think, it was a goddess to put this here, right?
Yeah.
And gods are kind of omnipotent, and you would kind of think that a god, an omnipotent, all-seeing god, would probably plan for that eventuality.
Maybe.
I would think, at least. I mean, if they can put it all here, they can probably move it around, right? I mean...
Yeah, probably. Another aspect of the Tears of Furore is that when you get one of them, your sprint meter is also refilled, so they act as both a tier and also stamina fruit. Now we're being chased by Ghost Man.
Uh-oh.
Gotta get out of here. What?
Oh.
We got out.
Very nice.
Take a moment to catch your breath, Link. So yeah, the Silent Realms, a lot of people find them really frustrating, just because, they're kind of, I guess terrifying is not necessarily the right word, although they are also that, but they're very stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful, yeah.
Yeah, and the rest of the game isn't really like that, or really the rest of the series isn't like that.
No.
Yeah.
I always kind of thought it was a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit silly that, you still have the stamina when you're in the Silent Realm.
Yeah.
'Cause surely, Link's, he still has his body, but, he should be, weightless, right?
Yeah, you actually can't take damage while you're in the Silent Realm, so you can jump off of any height and you won't take fall damage.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, once you collect all the tiers, the time limit stops, so you don't have to race back to the starting position, but you can still walk into the waking water or get spotted by a ghost, and then the guardians will still activate.
Did anyone else see the elder Kikwee just kind of stood there?
Yeah, man.
Is that just me?
Yeah. No, it's pretty evident, but with him being like 10 feet tall and all.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, let's go talk to him right now. Choo! I like that when you approach him, he looks at you all like, "Oh, didn't see you there."
You think that's amazing? You should have just seen what I just did. Where I've just been.
It was scary, man.
Pretty wild.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
I was a ghost.
It was messed up. Everything was teal. So what it obviously wants us to do right now is go swim in that tiny body of water that's right next to the tree.
Absolutely.
But first, let's see what all the Kikwee friends are up to.
Yeah!
Yeah, because right now, like, there's all these, like, new scary moblins, or bokoblins that are running around in Faron Woods, so, like, they're not safe
No.
outside of this little area anymore. I mean, this looks like a pretty cozy home, so... But they're still pretty bummed out about it.
Yeah.
And I can't blame them.
I mean, I think if bokoblins started living outside my house, I'd be pretty bummed out about it too.
Yeah. Machi actually says the same thing that he says when you first approach him at the temple. Or when you come back outside, rather.
Hmm.
See, at least that guy's trying to make the best of it.
Yeah.
I hope he can sort of share that mentality with his friends. What?
No
the-
reason for us to... What?
We got it.
There's no reason for us to fight. Bokoblins and Kikwees could live in peace.
Well, I mean, the goblins probably eat them or something.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
This is a pretty tiny body of water. I don't know what we're supposed to find in here. Other than...
This huge fucking hole.
Yeah. So when you're swimming, use the Wiimote to move around. It's basically the same as using the beetle. And you can also shake the nunchuck to get a sweet burst of speed at the cost of a little bit of your breath meter. But your breath goes down really slowly. Like, you can probably stay underwater for like a minute and a half or something like that.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about like motion controls being used for the swimming.
Yeah, it's a little bit, if I remember rightly, it's a little bit awkward.
It is. I think it controls fine, but the thing is that, like, it makes sense in a way because when you have swimming controls with the analog stick, it's like, you know, sometimes down is up and is down. It can be a little confusing, but with the Wiimote, it's just pointing where you want to go. So in theory, that's like an improvement. But it's, I don't know, maybe swim with the control stick would have just been better.
Can't help but notice that this looks a lot like a dungeon.
A little bit, but it's actually not.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's a mini dungeon.
Yeah, that's right.
So when you land on these platforms, you know, you can see they're attached to rope, so you can use the gust bellows to push them back and forward, and also left and right.
All four directions.
Yep. That's the only ones.
Those are the only ones you need.
Mm-hmm. That's what Final Fantasy taught me.
Yep.
Actually, this way leads you to a little secret area. Because it's like, I don't know. It says this is like a mini dungeon that's really not very accurate, because it's actually like just a very short little tree. Like, you can get in and out of the tree in like 20 seconds, but if you go to this little side area, there's something to find.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just that stuff.
Oh, that's not a very good prize.
Nah. I choose that chest over there.
Oh, that should be better.
That is a little bit better, yeah. Can't help but wonder, what is it with the, like, what's with that gross purple goop that comes out of the Dekubabas when they get killed? Like you can see like these little 2D purple bubbles coming out of them. That's really gross.
Is it like sap?
Maybe. I mean, I guess they do drop jelly blobs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it could be like, yeah, jelly.
Jelly, but I don't know, like liquid jelly.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally there's a blue bokoblin on this platform, but when I killed all the flying dudes, one of them blew him up. That's actually really convenient because it's really annoying when he's on this platform because you jump to the platform and then before you've even climbed up, he might hit you.
Yeah.
And that's no good.
It's pretty good that they had like all the different things you can do with the gust bellows, because I remember getting them and being like, oh, I'm only going to use this in this dungeon.
Yeah, it is. I do agree that they use it in some cool ways.
Yeah.
That's actually what happens with like a lot of dungeon items in this game, is that they seem like not particularly interesting because they're like mostly contact sensitive, but then they use them in a bunch of different ways. And that's neat.
Yeah, that is.
So after you get that God's Cube that was over there's no way to get back up to these platforms, so you have to go back through the tree again.
Oh.
Thankfully, the enemies that are inside don't respawn.
Also, thankfully, we know how to do video art.
Stab the fruit.
Also, thankfully, we know how to do video editing, so...
Yeah. A useful tool to have.
Yeah. It always looks like you're not gonna make that.
Yeah.
There's like a little gap and you're like, do I just kinda jump across there, or...?
Yeah, if you're not, like, in the right place. Like, if you're not as far left as you can be, because it's sort of... The end has a little bit of zigzag pattern.
Yeah.
And if you're not on the outer bit, you can't jump.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. Also, we just shot a hornet's nest down, and if you stand too close to the center of this platform, the hornets will actually come down and attack you.
Rude.
And there's no, like, really good way to kill them. Like, I'll say it right now, they're one of the bugs you can catch with the bug net.
Yeah.
But you can't really, like, catch all of them at once, and they just, like, hurt you after a certain amount of time until they disappear. So, they're arguably the most dangerous enemies in the game.
No direct way of getting rid of them.
Nope.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just sit there, like, catching them all, but that's just gonna take forever.
Yeah. So this is the moblin. They have a little shield, and when they put it sideways like that, you can't attack them because they'll hit you with it. But you can just chop the shield up, and then they'll be like, oh, whatever. The thing about the moblins is they have a lot of health, but they don't attack very much, and when you do, when you stun them, they're stunned for a really long time, so you can just wail on them.
Yeah, these are fun enemies to fight.
Yeah. And then you don't want to stand in front of them when they fall over, because they will hurt you if they land on you.
So undignified.
Yeah.
Kill them and just kind of lie down with a giant moblin ass sticking up in the air.
It's gross.
It is.
That's actually, like, there's a couple of moblins roaming around in Farron Woods right now, but that's usually the first one you'll fight if you don't take the time to look around at this point. And it's really hard because you have to fight him on like this thin platform. And when you're,
I remember.
And when you're just attacking him, or when you're attacking moblins, for some reason, Link sort of starts circling around them. So you have to like counteract that by moving in the opposite direction. Because otherwise, you'll get knocked off the platform.
What are these bats doing in the daytime? This is ridiculous.
I don't know.
Get out of here, bat. Come back at the appropriate time.
Maybe it's just really dark underneath these leaves.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I do hear that. Sounds like someone's writhing in pain.
Sounds like someone's hungry.
When there's so much fruit lying around here, how can that even be possible?
Yeah. Well, is it safe for consumption? We don't know that.
That's a good question.
Thanks for that, Fee.
I mean, sometimes they do drop rupees, so...
So many things Fee says are so redundant. Hey, you've reached the top of the track. I can see it with myself. Oh. Can you tell us what he's doing? Because I'm at a loss. Oh, he's asleep with his eyes open.
Yeah.
No!
Well, how else was I gonna wake him up? Look at how old he is. He probably can't hear.
He's our sick mullet.
Yeah, he does. I actually hate this guy, because he's a filthy memer. And you'll find out why in a second.
Oh boy.
But other than that, he's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, I don't really understand why, but for some reason there's like a mini subplot of the other Kikwi not being able to see him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's...
And it never really
strange.
comes to a head. I don't really know what that's about.
Nah.
Yeah.
Is he like a ghost?
Maybe. Oh, that's spooky.
I mean, he looks... He doesn't look like a ghost.
No. Maybe it's because, like, his hair looks so much like moss. Oh, there it is! There's the meme! Gross.
Man. That, like, crops up in every Zelda game.
Yeah, it does.
It's like, they do it, it's like a big, like, wink at the camera.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
It's a secret to everybody, except you, the audience, and then they do, like, the fake gun pointing thing.
Hey!
Hey. And then he high-fives Link.
And then the credits roll. You did it.
Congrats, you found the joke.
That's the Legend of Zelda. It's a secret to everybody.
The secret of Zelda. You gotta find the key.
No. No way.
It's underneath the doormat. But don't tell anyone.
They'll tell it's a secret to everybody.
It's been there for 2,000 years. Also, like, what's going on with, like, the front of his hairline? Like, why is that gray?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, all of his hair should be grey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's a wig.
Maybe.
Like, a really bad wig.
He just made it out of, like, dead branches.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I forgot that behind the back of his body is gray.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is then.
Yeah. Is it just because only the front of his body has fur or something?
Maybe.
And he's bald everywhere else?
Possibly? I have no idea.
Mm.
How does this character work?
He's a biological mystery.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can wake this guy up again, and then he'll give you a goddess plume, and then tell you to leave, and then you can use the statue to go to the sky, then come back, and then do it over and over again.
Oh, you can farm goddess blooms from this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, be careful, Link. Don't want to fall.
This is actually kind of a hard platform to get to if you don't, like, if you just drop down, so this is the best way to go about it. What? Almost landed on the mushroom.
That would have been pretty good.
Well, then I probably would have slid off the platform as well.
Yeah, that's why it would have been good.
Yeah. I don't know what happened here, but for some reason the game skips a beat at the end. What? Did you see it?
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's so weird.
That's... Huh.
Yeah.
You got some dirt on the game disc? Gonna
Maybe.
Clean it?
It's also another guy's cube that we can get right over here. This one's a little easier though.
Yeah, it looks it.
Although the left side of this branch is like, or the right side is slanted, so if you walk a little wrong, you can fall off on accident. And that's the end of that business. Now we can go to the gate.
Yeah. Did they say what was behind the gate?
That's where the lair of the water dragon is. Who will give us, who will tell us where the flame is that we need. Whoa! Don't got time for that.
Whoa. Water dragon, is that like the origin of Fazora or something?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And this game's supposed to take place, like, this is supposed to be like the first in the series, right? Yeah.
Oh shit, I just realized that we forgot to go to the viewing platform first.
Uh-oh.
Oh dang, I should have probably cut that into the oh wait. There it is. There's the symbol. It's on the pause menu.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Yep. So you don't even have to go to the viewing platform, but just for the sake of it. This is what Fee says when you do go there. It's actually slightly different because the symbol on the pause menu only has one crescent, and this one has two. So are you ready to see the best of my artistic skills?
I am ready.
Alright, it's time to draw a circle better than Michelangelo did.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Okay, there it is, there's a circle. Accept it. Okay, I'll draw a dog first. Alright, yeah, got it. Perfect circle. Link's not just a great musician, he's a great artist too.
On top of being an acrobat.
Yeah, that's right. A man of many talents, really.
And also the maid. I don't see a oh!